Hi, my name is Dr. Scott Young with Hearing Solutions Centers, and today we are going to be on the USS Missouri right behind me, and it's the introduction of World War II in my field. Coming right up. So today, this is the USS Missouri. I want to share with you a few things about these guns. These are 16-inch guns that could move independently of one another. They have Mark 8 ammunition that was armor piercing as 2,700 pounds. So they could fire it off. They would take as many as 90 crew members to take care of it. And you're going to see, and these guns, if you were anywhere 30 feet away from the guns, you would be blown back or blown away from those guns. If the guns, when they turret out onto the water, so we can kind of pan over to the water here, and when they would pan out, when they would hit over the water, there are concussive waves that you can actually see. So they would create this huge wave below here. Now, some people ask this question, what were you talking about? Let me give you a little history. This is a World War I vessel that started World War I, was born for that time frame. In the World War I time frame, these kinds of destroyers were the rage. But as we had the flat tops that had all of the amazing aircraft that could go off of it in World War II, they became obsolete. Now, we are looking on the Missouri in Pearl Harbor. Over behind us, we have the Arizona and the Oklahoma. The Arizona has 1,177 men who died in a blaze of glory, unfortunately. But the thing is that my field started because of this boat. You think, why would this boat be? Because it actually introduces the America to the war in Pearl Harbor on December 7th, 1941. On December 8th, after we had 2,500 people die, Roosevelt steps into Congress and he says, December 7th, 1941, a date which will live in infamy. The Empire of Japan has suddenly and deliberately attacked those men, this nation. And he said that a state of war has existed. See, he wasn't even asking, he was telling Congress to do that because they had to declare war. But what the fascinating part is that this whole thing actually ends World War II. Nimitz takes over, and then MacArthur actually signs the peace treaty on September 2nd, 1945. You see, that time frame is only after a period when we had launched off 2 nuclear weapons at Japan, in Nagasaki and Hiroshima first. And it took a while for them to finally realize they needed to end the war. And the emperor declared the peace treaty that he said, lay down all arms. And so on this battleship, we have the signing of the peace treaty, and it is the progenitor of it. Now you say, why is that the case? Because these guns shoot off 195 to 215 decibel rounds. That's the estimate. I promise you, if you were anywhere close, your ears would be ripped apart. You would have 0 hearing left. We're going to move a little bit over here to this way here. Let's look at this just over the side here. So as we see this gun right here, this is a 50 caliber. So this would be shooting off at other kind of aircraft that were trying to come in. They would be coming in low sometimes. And as we look over the harbor, and we'll look this way. As we look over the harbor, I want you to think about that gun trying to take out, enemy Zeros coming around. So they would be coming around and trying to drop these unbelievable bow fins that were on the torpedoes. So it's a uniqueness of what was happening on this day, 1941. So again, these things could have as much as 115 decibels of pressure. So it's the progenitor of my field, because my field, all of my patients came back from World War II and they lost their hearing from this issue. So thank you for listening with us this all windy day.